Hey guys, we're back with Gabriel Knight Part 11. Let's have a look at this stuff here.
A few ancient weapons adorn the hall.
This shadow hunter stuff is serious.
Okay, we can actually use it. Let's see what that does. It's a dagger.
A large, handcrafted dagger hangs on the wall. It looks quite old, but it's been polished to a high shine.
Let's take it. Okay.
A few tapestries hang on the wall. Gabriel isn't sure if they mean something or if they're just good insulation.
Alright, let's go upstairs to the bedroom. Oh, that looks very cozy. Very cool music.
It's an old-fashioned canopy with heavy bed curtains.
What the hell is that?
The portal says, Nor der Rheins darf passieren. Diesen Herz ist rein wie Glas. Diesen Seele rein wie Feuer. Schreitet heuer durchs Portal.
Well, that was pretty bad German pronunciation, but you know, we don't want to judge. So I know what it means, but I can't really translate it now. Unless see, now I'm starting to pronounce stuff. Unless it says here, no, it doesn't. Yeah, it's a poem. Let's look at this.
There's
scissors.
a small pair of grooming scissors on the cabinet.
Let me pick them up.
Gabriel takes the scissors.
Yes, we saw that. It's in that
A
case.
large display case hangs on the wall. It contains a scroll.
Okay. What is
This scroll looks interesting.
Oh, I'm just gonna steal it. Why not?
The cabinet holds a few items for personal grooming.
Mm-hmm.
It's a chamber pot.
Take me back to the 20th century, please. I don't have to right now. Even if I had to, I wouldn't.
A
Fireplace.
fire blazes steadily in the stone fireplace. The fire's already blazing, and Gabriel doesn't want to put it out.
Well, that's really weird. It seems like the sound is not mixed properly sometimes. We had it with the chamber pot and now with the fire. It's like really low volume.
No thanks.
That's weird. So I think we looked at everything. Maybe the window.
A Gothic-style window
Oh, wow.
looks out over an incredible view.
Well, now it's only on the left side. It seems like we're almost end game, and you know, wasn't enough time to do some quality assurance. Okay, we can open the window, which is kind of cool. Let's open it again and look outside. I don't really know if that's something we had to do. Well, there's a puddle. Look at that.
Outside the window, there's a nice thick ledge where some rainwater has gathered into a puddle.
Mm-hmm. Let's look at the scroll, by the way. We haven't done that yet.
St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
Okay, seems some kind of oath, maybe. Let's open the door. See what's behind that.
It's locked. The only way to open that door is with the right key.
All right. Maybe Gedde has it.
Can I ask you if you...
Yeah, of course.
I don't really want to do that now. I want to explore the castle a little bit, because I guess then there will be a lot more options to talk to her about, and I want to do that all in one sitting. Oh, look at that. Let's have a look around.
3 panels hang from each side of the chapel. Gabriel can't determine what their purpose might be. Tree panels. A magnificent stained glass window depicts the legendary battle between St. George and the dragon. Perhaps it's an illusion caused by the colored light from the window, but this chapel gives Gabriel a sense of something truly mystical. A plain wooden altar occupies the center of the chapel. A cushion kneeler at the bottom indicates that the altar is a place of prayer. Candelabra flank the altar. There are pews on both sides of the center aisle. The pews look uncomfortable. Gabriel would rather not sit there.
Understandable. Okay, I guess that was it. Let's talk to Gedde.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Wolfgang is the only one who would know about that.
Tell me what you know about Schattenjägers.
As Wolfgang may have told you, Schattenjäger means shadow hunter. The Ritter family have always been Schattenjäger. It is a kind of priesthood, though not as restrictive as most.
Tell me what you know about Schattenjägers.
Each Schattenjäger passes on his knowledge to a younger man in the Ritter line when the time is right.
Tell me what you know about Schattenjägers.
I am sure Wolfgang meant for you to take his place someday as Schattenjäger.
Tell me about Wolfgang.
What would you like to know?
Where do you think Wolfgang went?
I don't know, but I have a feeling he has gone off to be Schattenjäger again. He is too old for such chasing around. His heart is very weak. He has not left this castle for 5 years, and now this?
Do you know when he'll be back?
I only pray he will be back. Before he left, he said Schloss Ritter now belongs to Gabriel. It worried me so to hear him say that. I'm afraid Wolfgang knew he would never return.
What's Wolfgang like?
Wolfgang is a truly wise and good man, the best I have ever known. But his life has been so full of disappointments.
What kind of disappointments?
His only son died in infancy, so there was no one to carry on the family line. And the family's financial troubles have been hard on him. Wolfgang wanted to do so much for the world, but it was all he could do to just hold on to Schloss Ritter. He has not left his mark as he wished to.
What is your relationship with Wolfgang?
Herr Knight, my relationship with your uncle is really none of your business.
You're right, Goethe. I apologize. Forget I asked. Can you show me Wolfgang's library?
How do you know about his library?
When we talked on the phone, he said he was going to do some research in his library. I thought maybe if I saw what he was researching...
Ah, yeah, a good idea, Herr Knight. But I'm afraid I cannot show you the library. You see, I have never been in it. Only a Schattenjäger can enter the library.
I see. Just tell me anything.
Wolfgang has dedicated his entire life to the role of Schattenjäger.
Just tell me anything.
He's not had a very happy life, but I've done my best to provide him with a little comfort.
Just tell me anything.
He thought he was the last of the Ritter line until he found out about you.
Just tell me anything.
He knows the history of the Ritter family from many centuries past.
Just tell me anything.
He is a good man, a strong man. I am fond of him.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
As you like, Herr Knight.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
I can tell you what they say in the village, what I heard when I was small. To the villagers, the Ritters are a little, how do you say, tragic, to be pitied. They say that the Ritters were chosen by God to fight evil. But something happened. One of them was cursed, and so the Ritters lost the way. They struggle still, but like a lame dog, you see, without the power or magic they once had.
So maybe that's actually the talisman, you know, since the talisman was lost, you know, the Ritters lost their magic, yeah, okay.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
There are legends of how powerful the family once was, of some of their mighty deeds, of the richness of the castle and, in turn, Rittersberg itself. But at the end of the 17th century, that all changed. Since then, the Ritters and Rittersberg have been in decline.
Yeah, 17th century, I don't know, that wouldn't fit, I guess. Well, almost. Maybe, I guess.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter has stood for many centuries. No one knows how long. It was once the pride of Bavaria, but now it is in disrepair. Wolfgang received offers to open the castle for tourists. He has resisted though, even though the castle is in desperate need of repairs. To him, this ground is sacred.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
The castle has many rooms and passages, Herr Knight. Most have been closed off and are decaying in the dark and damp. Only a few rooms have been kept up due to the cost.
Didn't Wolfgang mention a library?
There's a library, but I've never been in it. There are places in the castle where only the master is allowed to go.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter is the center from which the Schattenjäger have always gone out to battle the forces of evil.
What can you tell me about those wall panels in the chapel?
The hangings! They describe the Schattenjäger initiation ceremony.
There are some words over the locked door in Wolfgang's bedroom. What do they mean?
Ah, yes. Wolfgang had me translated as part of my English lessons. In English it means, only the purest here may pass. He whose heart is pure as glass. He whose soul is pure as fire. Through this portal passes higher.
Great, thanks. Tell me about the Schattenjäger initiation ceremony.
Each young man of the Ritter line must go through the ceremony when he dedicates himself to be a Schattenjäger.
But what does the ceremony do?
I do not know, Herr Knight. The only people present are the old Schattenjäger and the new. But I think it must be similar to a priest's ordination or a wedding. A ceremony of intent and oath.
Ooh, ugh.
Is there a problem, Herr Knight?
You said wedding. I'm okay now. Tell me something about yourself.
I was born in Rittersberg, the village below the castle.
Tell me something about yourself.
I am not well traveled, but Wolfgang has been kind and has tutored me in many subjects. It was from him I learned to speak English. He must have sensed you were coming, Herr Knight, and that you would have need of me.
Tell me something about yourself.
I am very devoted to my position here with Wolfgang.
Yeah, well, okay, I'm gonna stop that. Sorry, but she's not that interesting. So, let's look at this stuff.
Gabriel can't do much with the salt while it's on the desk.
Okay, can we pick it up?
Is that a shaker of salt?
Yeah, salt.
Mind if I take it?
No.
Thanks.
Okay, that might come in handy. Let's go to the chapel again and look at the things and see what kind of initiation steps we actually have to overtake, because I guess we can only enter the library when we are a shadow hunter ourselves, so we have to do the initiation by ourselves. So what do we have here? We have hands and water.
The first panel shows hands and water.
Yeah.
The second panel shows hair and a knife.
Mm-hmm.
The third panel shows a chalice on a table with ocean waves in the background.
Okay.
The sixth panel shows a scroll.
Okay, so that's the fourth, right?
The fourth panel shows a knife and a few drops of blood. The fifth panel shows someone kneeling.
Yeah, well, okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. So we have to get our hands into contact with water. We have to maybe cut some of our hair. We have to get like a chalice and some water, some blood. We have to kneel, and then we have to, I guess, read the scroll. So let's get some water, maybe in our bedroom. Because I remember there was like a puddle here. So
Putting water in my pockets is really going to give people the wrong impression about me.
True. Mm-hmm.
Thinking of the first chapel panel, Gabriel washes his hands in the water.
Okay. Let's take the chamber pot, because it is kind of a chalice, right?
Gabriel takes the chamber pot.
So let's see if we can actually put some water in there. No, we can't. Okay. Oh, we have to cut her hair. Let's do that. Scissors. Gabriel. Scissors.
Thinking of the second chapel panel, Gabriel cuts his hair.
I hate this. There. That's plenty.
See another weird sound option, weird sound effect there. I mean, it's sea, and sea is salty, and let's try to put it in there.
That's an interesting thought, but there would be less chance of spilling the salt if Gabriel put the chamber pot down first.
Yeah, that makes sense. So let's go back into the chapel and do our little ritual there. Let's put the chamber pot on the
Thinking
altar.
of the third panel, Gabriel puts the chamber pot on the altar.
Alright, now let's use the salt with the chamber pot.
Thinking of the third panel, Gabriel pours the contents of the salt shaker into the chamber pot.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe we need some water now. I don't know. We could try the blood first.
Thinking of the fourth panel, Gabriel holds his arm over the chamber pot and nicks it with the dagger.
Oh, whoops. Nearly hit an artery.
Okay, maybe that is actually it. Can we kneel?
Thinking of the fifth panel, Gabriel kneels at the altar.
Alright, Gabriel, now do your part and read the scroll.
Thinking of the sixth panel, Gabriel reads the scroll.
Saint George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own. It worked. Something's happening.
Oh, excuse me. I was just vacuuming. I did not know you were in here.
No, that's all right. I've done about all I can do in here anyway. I give up.
You look tired, Herr Knight. Why don't you go to bed?
Sure, why not?
I will clean everything up. You need not worry.
I can't believe I cut my hair for nothing.
Your soul snares, Gabriel Knight. You seek to be Schattenjäger?
I do.
You must first burn away the past. How much sin do you have to burn? You have used people all your life, never committing to anything. Turn back now, and I will forget that you asked for this.
No.
There are only two things that redeem you. First, that you have Ritter blood in your veins. Second, that 3 women have loved you purely. You asked to start on the path, so you shall. But you will not be a Schattenjäger until you have earned it.
How?
I cannot show you the path, but I can tell you that you will have to let go of the greater part of yourself, Gabriel Knight.
No problem.
Yes, now you ask for purification. You shall have it.
That was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome cutscene.
What a night. I'm sore all over.
Look at that. There's something blinking. Guess it's the key for the door.
I don't believe it. It's the key from my dream.
Okay, I wonder what's inside the library. The glorious moment.
It fits.
Okay, it is a library. What do we have here? Sociology, archaeology, geography, occult, religion, science, history.
This
Let's have a
part of
look.
the library contains books on the occult. Necromancy, witchcraft, demonology, lycanthropes.
Should we start at the
Gabriel
beginning?
wouldn't know where to begin with the sociology books.
Okay, we can't actually do anything with them.
Gabriel wouldn't know where to...
What about the occult?
Although it probably isn't connected with the case at hand, Gabriel picks up an occult book. It's a book on lycanthropes, shapeshifters. The book claims that lycanthropy is not uncommon. Supposedly, there's been evidence of apparently normal human beings turning into various beasts throughout history, including some famous trials from the Middle Ages. Fascinating. Gabriel's made a few women turn into beasts himself.
Ooh.
Gabriel wouldn't know where.
Okay, no religion.
Gabriel looks at...
No science.
Gabriel wouldn't know which history book to read.
Okay. Let's look at that thing. That thing looks like a puzzle, actually. Looks like a puzzle. Probably is a puzzle. Alright, I guess you have to complete this. How does that work?
It moves.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, not really my type of puzzle. But I guess if we don't make it in a reasonable amount of time, I'm definitely gonna fast forward this. But let's see. That looks like the bottom corner, doesn't it? Does that have to go up one more? Don't really know. Where's the rest of the bottom part, or doesn't that exist? I don't think this puzzle is very hard. I just think it's gonna take a little time. Oh yeah, that was smart. What the hell? I already suck at this. The easiest thing would be to go... Oh, okay, I'm talking out of my ass now. Do that. Let's try to get that middle symbol done. At least that looks kind of right. Okay. No. I don't know. Does that go here? No. What the hell? Probably that goes on top, right? Okay, let's try that. That looks good. Okay, awesome. That looks good. Now we have to get that thing up there. Okay, now we have to get that thing over here. Nice, nice. Okay, that seems to go down here. Makes sense. No, it doesn't. What the fuck am I talking about? It goes up there. Okay. Looking good. Now we have to get the rest. This looks like... Okay, that looks good. There's a little dark corner right here. That's probably this piece. I don't know, can we just shift it through here? Probably can. Oops. Oh, can we just... Did I... Oh, what the hell, man. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. Okay, that looks kind of... Alright. Let me see. Does that go there? Yes. No. Nice try. And that probably goes there. Yes, and that goes there. And let's flip those. Yes, now...
Gabriel slides the last tile into place, revealing a compelling coat of arms image of a lion and a snake that looks familiar somehow.
Nice.
With the shield's image in the proper order, the wall opens to reveal a hidden room.
Secret passage.
Behind the wall is a shrine to Schottenjäger's past, their weapons, trophies, and legacy.
A Schottenjäger trophy room. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Ah, cool. Can we look at stuff here, or is it just... Oh, what the hell? Okay, let's try that again. But we can't really move stuff here, right? Oh, there. Okay.
A title catches Gabriel's eye. People's Republic of Benin by Lowell Cayley.
Okay.
Gabriel pulls out a book entitled People's Republic of Benin and scans through it. The People's Republic of Benin is an area of rich and diverse cultures and a proud heritage. Before slaving devastated many tribes, this area was populated by some of the oddest, fiercest, and most powerful tribes in tribal Africa. The Fans, the Dahomies, and the terrible Agri. The book The Primal Ones by John Roots provides insight into these fascinating cultures.
The Dahomies, yeah. Dahomey. Okay. Nice. Anything else? We missed here? No. I don't know. Anything else we have to do here? Oh, maybe we can look up the tribes. Ah, that makes sense.
Gabriel takes down the Primal Ones and opens it. In contrast with the peaceful, nomadic tribes of northern Africa, certain tribes of the southwest were vicious and xenophobic. This part of Africa is called the Red Basin area because of the vast amount of bloodshed that occurred there over the centuries. In this one area of Africa existed, in a perpetual state of war and raiding, some of the most powerful and efficient fighters the world has ever seen. Why did this region inspire such violent behavior? To understand, one must look even further back. See Ancient Roots of Africa by Early Days.
Alright. I guess that's a history book. Where was history here?
Gabriel removes Ancient Roots of Africa and browses through it. The ferocity of the tribes in the Red Basin region is traceable to their predecessors. In Egyptian time, 4000 to 2000 BC, this region was ruled by powerful sun worshippers. We know a little about this mysterious cult by the remnants of ruins far older and of a culture far more advanced than any that exists in Africa today. See Sun Worshippers by A. Curate.
Okay, I guess that's a religious book.
Gabriel takes down Sun Worshippers and scans it. One of the most earliest religious practices was that of sun worship. The most powerful cults of sun worshippers lived on the continent of Africa. The African sun god was violent and terrible, and so became his worshippers. They practiced a particularly bloody form of ritual sacrifice. The homeland of this ancient cult is still considered a sacred site of power. See Ancient Digs of Africa by Professor Seymour Shards.
Okay, we are getting closer here. Archaeology.
Gabriel takes Ancient Digs of Africa and opens it. The most fascinating archaeological site in Africa is the Great Snake Mound in the People's Republic of Benin, located 50 miles south of the capital in the Red Basin. Like the snake mounds of North America, the origin and meaning of these great mounds remains a mystery, though clearly they were the result of profound and urgent spiritual belief. Unlike other snake mounds, the African example is a double snake mound, a small snake ring within a larger snake ring. The mound is thought to have housed an ancient temple. Although archaeologists explored the mound site, the interior remains largely unchanged from ancient times. This is partially due to stringent government regulations and partially to local superstition. The local people regard the mound with fear and won't go near it.
A double snake ring?
Gabriel flips furiously, looking for a picture.
Oh my god. It's a wheel within a wheel.
Gabriel decides to hang on to the Snake Mound book.
Sounds like we are going to Africa to find the remains of, was it Tetelo? And maybe the talisman, but I guess the talisman is actually hidden in
Guten Morgen, Herr Knight.
New Orleans.
I'm cooking your Frühstück, a good German breakfast. Please, feel at home.
Oh, you're not cooking any Frühstück. You're sitting there writing. With your leftovers from yesterday. Okay, let's talk to her.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
I found this book in the library. I think it might tell us where Wolfgang went.
Afrika? You think Wolfgang went to Afrika?
I know he did.
Then I shall make you a plane trip right now, yeah?
Well, I guess so.
Good, good. My poor Wolfgang. You have money for the plane, yeah?
We have a credit card. Can't you pay?
Can't you pay for the fare?
No. How Wolfgang bought his ticket, I don't know, but we have no money left. Have you no money, Herr Knight?
Not a credit card.
I know. We can use his credit card.
Terrific. I will go make the call. Then, while we wait, breakfast.
Does that mean I can get some coffee now? Wheel within a wheel.
You want I stay here, right? It's a long walk back to the city.
Yeah, sure. Wait here, please. I may be a while, though.
No problem. I could use a nap.
Okay guys, we are going to end the part here. We are at day 9, the game has 10 days, so we're at endgame more or less. But I bet those are going to be pretty long days. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.